Anna, what's the matter? Why'd you call us here all of a sudden?
I was trying to finish some work on your computer, but then I got an SOS email from Josh Roberts. He sent us his address. He wants us to come visit him.
Wait, Josh Roberts? Like the first Purgatory citizen?
Man, I remember that guy. He's the one who died saving his sister. You told me about that when we first met, Kotaro.
Yeah, but what should we do, sir? I mean, he gave us his address. Should we go?
I think we should stay where we are. This obviously feels like a trap. I mean, think about it. The first Purgatory citizen ever just sends us an email asking for help. It's definitely some type of scam. I think we should go and see what he wants. Listen, Endor, I get it. Just a month ago, we almost died against Rando's crazy ass, but we've all improved in one way or another, and if anything does go wrong, I know we all have each other's back, so what's the worst that could happen? Solace is right. If we go as a group, then we should be alright. Let's gear up and head to the location. Alright, team, I'll do the talking, but if anything gets out of hand, then you immediately fight.
Can I help you?
Good evening, sir. Are you Josh Roberts?
Oh, please tell me you're that Kotaro guy.
Yes, sir. It's me, Kotaro, the leader of the element users. And I got your email, so we decided to come and make sure you're okay.
Oh, what a relief. I was starting to think that the email never came through.
Oh, where are my manners? Please, come on in.
It's always nice all the way out here. Not so much commotion, isolated from those other idiots.
Anyway, can I get you guys something to drink? Tea? Coffee?
No, we're good, but thank you, sir. Oh, sorry. I could tell you guys are really on edge. I don't blame you. The first ever Purgatory citizen just magically emails you out of nowhere to come to his house. You must be having some questions, so I should probably tell you. Story of my life. I'm sure you all have heard of my origin. The man who tried to save his sister, who was deemed a witch. I killed hundreds of people to get to her, and even after I saved her, I was caught, tortured, and then eventually killed. But when I woke up in Purgatory, I realized I was alone. It was just me and nobody else. I seriously thought I just had a coma and was dreaming. But then I saw it. Portals were opening up and angels and demons were appearing and an all-out war broke out between both individuals. I was smack dab in the middle of it, and I knew I would die if I stayed in the fight, so I ran. But while running, I looked behind me, and I swear I saw the Lord and the Devil giving me a death stare. The further I kept running to try to escape the big war, the more I realized just how empty Purgatory truly was. How alone I really was. I finally found a cave and I hid there for days, waiting for the fight to be over. The whole time I kept thinking to myself, is my sister okay? How and why was I in this predicament? Why are angels and demons fighting? How am I not dead? Well, in the cave, I truly put the pieces together. That I was dead, and I was just in some type of limbo between heaven and hell, my punishment for my crimes. But after the fight was over, I came out the cave and realized there was more people in this place. More people were spawning in, and I thought, maybe I can make an uprising. I came to a realization that how the Lord and the Devil rule over their realms of reality, I could do the same for Purgatory as the first man to ever enter here. I wanted to insert my dominance as the ruler of Purgatory, but they mocked me. I was broken. I didn't know what my purpose was, what I could do. More people kept showing up in Purgatory. It was getting overpopulated. People were destroying each other, stealing from one another just to gain control. I couldn't be next. I wasn't going to be. Purgatory was the universe giving me a second chance at life, and I wasn't gonna throw it away. But I found out something. Just like how heaven has their angelic powers and hell with their demonic, Purgatory had its own system of abilities in my arsenal. Element and magic abilities that anyone could possess with enough intelligence and practice. For the next 2 years, I trained in isolation with my ability, started using magic and elements to further grow my power. And finally, the day had come. With my new power, I had become number one. I was the deity that was in control of everything Purgatory had to offer. I only had everything for about half a year, until another divine war happened in the middle of Purgatory. I tried to fight back against them, to send the message that my realm wouldn't be used as someone else's battlefield, but because of my new power, I couldn't be ignored like I did in the last war.
Ugh, that wasn't even fun. Now that he's down, let's just destroy this realm. I believe I can reshape it into my second fiery paradise.
No, we'll leave this realm the way it is, though I can see a lot of problems with the fact that there'll be multiple other purgatory citizens spawning in here every other day. They aren't my children, so I can't guide them, but they aren't your pawns that you can control either.
And what the fuck do you expect us to do, L? This pint-sized prick has already found some way to gain powers, and well, he wasn't much of a threat to us. He could still end up being a pain in the far future.
Simple solution. We strip him of all of his abilities. He is the only purgatory citizen I can detect with this type of power, and in order to make sure that no one tries to uprise, we make a truce. No more wars, no more fights, we just come to peace.
Ugh, that's so boring. It makes me want to cause the Holocaust 2.0. But fine.
I knew you would come around, S. After my powers were gone, I was useless. Nobody knew about my descent, but if they ever figured it out, I'd be killed instantly. I still had the impression I was the strongest and most feared in Purgatory, but I didn't take any chances, so I ran away from my duties. I found this abandoned castle at the far end of Purgatory where no one else lived. Though I didn't completely abandon everything, sure, I was isolated for over 1,000 years, but I made sure to write 3 books about the magic I learned and how to possess elemental abilities, and I sent it around Purgatory. And there you have it. That's the story about Josh Roberts. I know. I'm pathetic, but fake.
I don't think that at all. You're a man who wanted to save the one he loved, and after you did so, you died for it. Then you woke up in an unfamiliar place and tried to bring balance to the world.
Julie's right, Mr. Roberts. You are an inspiration. I mean, you're the reason why the element users exist in the first place. If it wasn't for your books, I would have never picked up how to use elements. I never would have made this group.
So did you only call us over here to tell us about your past, or is there another reason why you sent that SOS message?
Oh my god, yeah! There's a man who figured out about my weakness and he's trying to track me down and kill me!
What was that?
It's him.
Alright then, Anna, Julie, you stand with Josh and make sure no one hurts him. Kotaro, you'll be the second defense in case we go down. Let's move out, guys.
I know you're out there. Why don't you stop being a coward and show yourself? The element users. I see Josh Roberts is smart enough to realize he's outgunned.
So he hired bodyguards to take me out.
Oh, you know who we are, so you must know that we mean business. Don't move, or you lose your head. Okay, Mr. Timmy Tough Knuckles, we don't need violence to solve this indoor. I got this. So, what's your name anyway, mysterious antagonist?
My name is Darloda.
Okay then, mind telling me why you're doing this on a Sunday? I mean, can't we just relax and watch some TV?
Ever since I ended up in Purgatory 15 years ago, all I've ever wanted was
Power, nothing else. But ever since I dropped here, all I heard was that
Josh Roberts was the strongest. He was the most feared, so I had to see it for
myself.
But now I figured out that Josh Roberts is a fake phony.
So I'll expose him in front of
all of Purgatory and decapitate him. Once I've done that,
I'll be recognized as the true
#1 and leader of this realm.
Power and fame. This is what all this is about?
Yes!
It's always been about that. Heaven, you can have anything you
want. Hell, you can have all the power you want. But here, you can have the best of both worlds.
And I will obtain that. No matter what, Josh Roberts won't die tonight.
And I'll kill anyone who tries to stop me.
When you say Solus, should we kill him? Nah, we could beat him up for a little bit, and then we'll just return him to Kotaro.